I am Maria Garcia de Fleury. Angelo Giuseppe Roncalli was born on November 25, 1881, in Sottoilmonte, a small town in the province of Bergamo in Italy, to a family of peasants. Since he was a child, he had a great veneration for the Mother of God, and that is why he made frequent pilgrimages to the sanctuary of Our Lady of Bosco. He entered the seminary at the age of 11, and at 23 he was ordained as a priest. For 3 years, he served as chaplain in a hospital for wounded people from the First World War, especially those suffering from tuberculosis. He was consecrated bishop and took the motto, obedience and peace. These two words characterized his life. He was named nuncio in Paris and constantly surprised everyone with his joviality, his friendliness, and his fine irony. On one occasion in Paris, he met the French communist leader Maurice Thoré and told him, "Even though it may bother you, we belong to the same party." And the communist Thoré turned around, astonished, asking him, "And what party is that?" And the nuncio answered, smiling, "The one of the fat ones." They made him Cardinal of Venice. Upon the death of Pope Pius XII, he was elected Pope, and as the tradition goes, when Jesus elected Simon as leader of his church, he told him, "Simon, from now on you will be named Peter, and on this rock I will build my church." Angelo Roncalli changed his name to John, but since there had been 22 popes before him with the name of John, he was called John XXIII. It was a brief pontificate of just 5 years, but it changed the course of history because, contrary to those who expected a transitional mandate, he went down in history for convening the Second Vatican Ecumenical Council, a council that was not like the previous ones to denounce heresies, but to make a general overhaul of the Church. An Italian word, aggiornamento, updating, was what defined the spirit of the council. He sought to reconcile the church with the modern world. Among the results of the council, we have that Mass stopped being celebrated in Latin and began celebrating in the language of every country. And it was emphasized that the good Catholics should not limit themselves to attending Mass. They should go to Mass, but actively live their faith. The Pope also spoke about social justice and the search for peace, which was an urgent matter after the missile crisis in 1962 that had put the planet on the brink of an atomic holocaust. Without a doubt, Pope John XXIII managed to initiate a strong and renewed evangelizing impulse of the Universal Church. He contributed strongly to the teaching of social doctrine, beginning with the encyclical Mater et Magistra. In April 1963, he wrote his last encyclical called Pacem in Terris, considered his spiritual testimony, a couple of months before he died in June 1963. He died before seeing Vatican II completed. The feast of St. Paul, John XXIII, is celebrated on October 11, as it is the opening day of the Second Vatican Council. John XXIII, that strong, humble, and good man, with his joy and kindness, acquired the respect and affection of everyone and made it clear throughout his life that with God we always win.